Today, I will do a little talk about sacred syntax. And before I start, I would like to say first that I'm so frustrated by you guys because I saw people coming together, maybe 2 or 3 people coming, and they looked friendly to each other. They looked like they were friends, colleagues. And I was like, what the hell? There are people that are friends that come here. No, you don't do this in my talk. In my talk, you are supposed to be enemies, because I would like to remind you that this is the DPC track, so Dutch PHP, and I'm a JavaScript developer. So I have an agenda. I want to make enemies out of everyone in this room. Not just with you, but I want you guys to fight at each other. So, oh, thank you. I love that spirit. You're already into it. So before I start, I will do a little quiz just to mess with the Dutch PHP developer. Are you ready? Yeah, so, I'm just going to give you the rules. So you answer the question. Bam! You are either exposed as a fake dev, or you are praised as a true one, a worthy one, after this quiz. So I will show you some questions, and there is only one correct answer. And I'm the one that decided what is the correct answer. So if you're smart, you can guess the answer, okay? Okay. Are you ready? No. I'm not hearing you guys. I know that we just had a big meal, so I need all the energy. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, let's go. Question number 1, a tricky one. Which one is the best? What? What did you say? So, A, Symfony. Yeah, I'm starting strong. B, Laravel. Ooh, boo, yes, thank you, you guys. C, WordPress. Yeah, WordPress the best. And D, Response D. Yeah. So, I'm going to need you guys to either say A, B, C, or G, depending on what you think is the correct answer. And the letters that I hear the most will win. So, go. Okay, A wins. Sorry, because the A guys, each time someone says C or D, A. So it gets inside my head, so you guys are winning. And no, you're not winning. It was response D! Woo! Of course, the best is response D. What are you thinking? It could only be D, response D. Okay, question number 2. I see that you guys are energized already. Is PHP dying? At last, praise Jesus, Buddha, Vishnu. Of course, I'm not biased when I write this question. Response 1, yes! Response B, no, PHP will never die in Daniel. Response C, exactly, it's already dead. And response D, what is response D? Yes! Okay, you guys are mind readers. You can read my mind. Yes, response D is response D. So, what is the correct answer? Is PHP dying?
No. I wrote a song about it.
E? B? B? G? D? B? G? No, it was C! Neither B, neither D, it was C. Okay, so I'm sorry, but most of you guys have failed. You have failed. So yeah, but you can, get back into the game. This question is the last question, and whoever says the correct answer is a true one, a true developer, a worthy developer. You have the right to be here, to be sitting here. And people that are answering wrong, I'm sorry, but you need to go into project management. Oh, so what is the first line of code any developer worth his or her salt has ever written? So, A, comment, send help. The first line of code. B, print hello world. C, while true, coffee. Give me more coffee. And D, oh, you guys are mind readers. Yes, D is response D. So what is the correct answer? Okay, I see. I see that almost everyone except one weird person over here has found the right answer. It was response B. You guys are worthy. Yeah, you guys are true ones. Okay. And I wanted to start this talk with this little quiz to get you into it, but especially because I wanted this answer. Hello world. When I started as a developer, I had actually a journey that was a bit, actually, I don't think it's that unusual, but I started not academically. I learned by myself when I was a teenager. I was 15. And I didn't know anything I was doing. Honestly, I was messy. I didn't even know what I was doing. I didn't even know it was development. I was just creating bugs after bugs, and then thinking, oh, it's fine. I think everything is red, but I like red, you know. But when I started doing it more academically, the first thing that we learned was print hello world. But I didn't realize back then that it had a hidden meaning. Of course, I know why we start with print hello world. Don't pull the Wikipedia page. But I feel like there is a deeper, more meaningful answer to that, because hello world means hello to this new world. And when I got into tech, I realized that it was a world in itself, with community, with tribes. And, you know, I was a little lamb, Bambi, coming into the forest. I didn't know there were, you know, hunters. And that's when I learned about tribes, because, you know, I think the first week I started working, I was in a company with different type of developer using different type of languages. And I was doing JavaScript. And immediately, oh, you're doing JavaScript. Oh, my God. Not a real language. You should learn Java. No, what are you doing? It's PHP. PHP really works. What? PHP is already dead. And then people started fighting, and I was like, what the hell? I'm just coding my little software in peace. Why are you starting to create worlds and telling me that, no, you need to learn this and that, JavaScript in Unreal? Oh, are you doing TypeScript? Yeah, but I put any everywhere. Well. Anyway, so when I started like this, I thought, but why is everyone fighting? And no one could answer me. They were like, so yeah, what you were saying, yeah, PHP is dead. No, it's not dead, blah, blah, blah. And I realized that I wanted to do a talk like this, do a deep dive into why we are fighting, because I feel like people are doing it but don't really care to know why psychologically what is wrong. And I'm here to tell you what is wrong with y'all. So, first, a little time back into history. I think some people might be familiar with Hobbes. He is a philosophist. Is it the word in English? Yeah, and he created a sort of theory as to how societies have been created since the dawn of time. So basically, in his theory, before society were created, we were all tribal people fighting each other. Well, actually not tribal. We were by ourselves fighting each other. And then we decided one day that we were tired of the fighting and we wanted protection. So we all came together under an umbrella, which is called society, to protect each other from the outside, but also the inside. And that's how society is born. And I thought, oh, but it reminds me of something. Devs! Yeah, we started as little geeks, being bullied, and then we come together in the cave, and we learn to code, and then, woo, protection. Or Even better, we go to university and we join a little club, say, based on the language, on the framework, and then we fight the other. We protect each other. Yeah, PHP, let's stay together. Let's stand together. Let's fight the other, But then, I started to see that we were more than community. We are real tribes. Tribes in the sense of hubs. Tribes in the sense of anthropology. And I was wondering, why? Why in tech there are so many communities? Because if you look at other jobs, they don't have as many communities or at all. They're not gathering together at conferences, hackathons, meetups. They're not trying their best to always stick together, to always, to always be together. And actually, there is a deeper meaning to that. It's because, as you can see, there is the Maslow hierarchy of needs. I think most people must be, aware of this because it's a famous concept. But for people that don't know or don't remember, basically, Maslow created a hierarchy, which is all the needs that we have as humans. And at the base level, you have the physiological needs. It's basically water, food, breath, fresh air. Everything we need at a base level, and then the higher you get, the more conceptual it gets. And basically, we need all of that to feel complete as a human being. And sense of belonging is third on the list. So we have health, of course, safety and security, and then love and belonging. So where I'm coming from is that if we are all gathering together, it's because it's appealing to a deeper need that we all have inside of each other, which is the sense of belonging, the need to feel accepted and to fit in somewhere. That's why people are here together. And I know that it's GPC, so that's why all the PHP developers showed up to be together. Yeah, let's fight PHP for PHP. PHP is not dying. That's why we are here. And that's great, actually. That's awesome because if you look at it from a research perspective, being together, having the sense of belonging, when you appeal to that need, you are making people more resilient. People that feel like they belong somewhere. Well, when they are in that environment, they are more resilient, they are happier, they have a better mental health, and that's great, for your personal life, but also professional life. So even at your job, if you make sure that everyone feel like they belong, they will stick around longer, for sure. Because people don't really leave their job if they feel, oh, I need to leave my job because I don't feel like I belong too much there. I love them too much. I love spending too much time at the job. I need to leave this place. No, it's the reverse. And on top of that, sense of belonging helps the burnouts. Not helps, but it prevents burnouts. It's a way to prevent developer burnout, which is sadly a phenomenon that we see quite frequently in developer spaces. But there is a dark side to this. Sense of belonging is all fun, all nice, but there is a dark side. There is always a dark side. The dark side is that it can lead to gatekeeping. Oh, I don't feel like you should do this because blah, 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 blah. I don't know, insert reason for why you don't belong. Elitism. Oh, you're doing that language. I saw yesterday. Imposter syndrome. If you don't know what it is, it's basically when you feel like a fraud and you are afraid of being exposed. Oh my God, I do TypeScript, but I put any everywhere. I hope no one will see it. You know the feeling. It's the bane of all existences. And sadly, like I said earlier, when people feel that way, when they feel like they are pushed out, then they don't want to stay, period. And it's the same in languages. There are many languages that are losing people, that are losing users, because it's kept. But you know, the word languages, programming languages, it's true that we don't speak it like a human language, but we need to use it. A language that is not being used is dying and is dead, like Latin. So people need to keep that in mind, that languages are first and foremost for humans. It's a human-machine type of interaction, but there is human, not just machine. And then I was like, well, spoiler. So then I was like, but why are we truly fighting? Because I keep saying, yeah, people are fighting, but we are together, blah, blah, blah. Why are we doing this? I keep asking people. Actually, before doing my talk, I did a little casual survey with like 3 colleagues at the coffee machine. So why are you guys fighting? Why are you fighting all the time? And no one could answer. And even I, when I tried to look up for this subject, why are we fighting? The answer never came up, except, trolling answers. Oh, because that language sucks anyway. That's normal to say it. What's wrong with saying it? And then, after looking through the internet again and again, I found this concept. Collective narcissism. Da, 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 da. I see some laugh. I know you know who I'm talking about. No, actually, I don't. I'm just joking with you. So collective narcissism, I think everyone is familiar with narcissism. Okay, I see a little, yeah. So narcissism, I will just give you a recap on what is it. It's, I guess we can call it a personality disorder, but here I'm not saying people have personality disorders, but narcissism is a personality disorder where a person has an inflated ego and sense of self-worth. Basically, that person feels more important than everyone else, better than everyone else, but there is a trick, because this is just confidence. No, narcissism is not just that. They also need a constant external validation. So it's never ending. So you feel better than anyone else, but you need people to tell you that you are better than anyone else every day. If not, then you just leech. And collective narcissism is the same, but in a group setting. So I'm not saying that people inside the group are narcissists. It's just that people belonging to a certain group feel better than anyone else, but they need constant validation from others that they are better than anyone else. And what is interesting with that is that I found that groups that have collective narcissism tend to be more aggressive toward other groups. And I was like, oh, so this is the answer. This is why, because we always wonder where is the aggression coming from, because it's a back and forth, but someone has to start. Someone has to launch the first stone. And I think, this is just my theory, that some groups might be, need to push others down to feel better. I feel like that's the first reason for the fighting. Of course, there are logical reasons, but sometimes the fights are not logical. It's just, I don't like it. And yeah, it's just my opinion. So I want to ask you, what do you think? Do you think there are groups like this? Can you name me? Can you name me a community? Give me names of people. Oh, yeah?
TypeScript developers.
Oh! Are you talking about me? Me? Oh, okay. Well, I just do JavaScript, so it's okay. I'm fine. Anyone else feel like, oh yeah, these guys? Sorry?
No, it's just TypeScript.
Oh my God. Okay, so I really made the entire audience against me. You guys are my enemies. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I have a lot of friends who are C# developers who are like crap on PHP.
Ooh, C# versus PHP.
It's not dead.
Oh, do you agree that C# are the bad guys?
Well, maybe it's my first, I don't know.
Anyone?
Who uses Windows?
Yeah?
Anyone who uses Windows.
Oh no 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 no! Don't start this. Let's not start this. Apple versus Windows. I'm sorry, but I prefer Linux anyway. Yes, you were trying to say something.
Arch users.
Sorry?
Arch Linux. Arch users.
I have a meme that you're saying when I use Arch, then
Okay. Any?
Users, but they're easy to avoid because you will hear them talking about Rust from miles away.
Okay, this is good. Anyone wants to roast a community? Go ahead because it's anonymous. You will not get any hate comments. Just me. I'm just the one getting hate. No, no one wants to roast. It's the time to shine. It's the time to let it out. Sorry?
Vim users.
Ooh, Vim users!
Emacs users.
Ooh, Emacs users.
But to be fair, Vim users are trapped in their group.
Oh.
They can't exit.
Oh my God. If I were a Vim user, I will really feel it inside. That roast. Anyone else?
Not dev, but God, I can't stand scary people.
Oh. Okay, it's okay. You're not in project management, so you get a pass. Anyone else? No, you want to go to the next slide and end this? Okay. No? Last time.
Project managers?
Oh, yeah. Okay. You're the best. Okay. Yeah, so we had some roast and thinking hard because I know many people go to conferences, talks because they want to learn something. And if I were you, I would be like, yeah, it's interesting, but I knew they were narcissists. I mean, it's obvious. What do we learn from that? What the takeaway? And when I did that talk again, I asked people around what they thought about it, what was their opinion. This way, I could have an unpopular opinion on their popular opinion. So first, I will give all the popular takeaways that I got from people around, and I guess you will see yourself into that takeaway. When you see my talk, what do you think is the answer to dev tribes, tribalism, what we should do? Popular takeaway is first, it should be about mindset, problem solving. We are here to solve problems. It shouldn't be about this language is good, that language is better. It should be about solving problems. And I agree. Takeaway number 2 is instead of collective narcissism, we should focus on sharing cool tools, ideas, world peace. Yes, I agree. We shouldn't be doing all that in fighting. Yeah, but I have an unpopular opinion, and I will share it, because you're forced to listen to me anyway. This is why I love being a speaker. People are forced to listen. No, don't leave. Yeah, so first, it's a spoiler, anyway. So first, what I would like to say is that I would like to say that one of the most important things when you are a dev is to focus on community. I don't think dev tribes are a bad thing in itself. I think it's very special that we have all these communities because I don't see that much in other type of jobs, hobbies, well, obviously a bit, but not to that scale. And that's the great thing about being a dev, that you can go to a conference, you can go to a meetup, you can go to a hackathon, you can go to a coffee, what is called when you do coffee online, that's cool. You can go to Discord groups, you can go to threads, you can go to all type of places, and you will find people, like-minded people, together around a technology. That's great. And just for that, I would like to applaud everyone here for showing up. Thank you. Not just to my talk, but to the whole event, because this event merged together many different communities and help professionals in the tech spheres to exchange. And this is great. You're doing great for doing this because you are keeping what is the glue here together. You are, making the community livelier, and that's great. Thank you again. Yeah, I feel like nobody claps for each other anymore. I love that. You don't like clapping for yourself? Yeah, I'm the best. Yeah. Woo! It does feel great, right? No? No? Okay, I'm just the only one. And second is that, it's great. And I also think it's great that we are fighting because when the fights are constructive, when they are here to address real issues, they can lead to new technologies being made up. For example, I know we talk a lot about TypeScript, but TypeScript exists because it was a common criticism of JavaScript, that there was not enough typing, how to say in English? Typing control or something, there was not this in pure JavaScript. So that's how TypeScript was born. And many other technologies were born out of criticism of other languages. People said, oh, I don't like this, then I'm going to create something that addresses that problem. And this is how we get the innovation going. We keep the community going through constructive, real, fact-based criticism. That's what I mean. Constructive criticism, not just saying something is bad because you're not using it. Okay? And yeah, I think this is my personal answer, of course. And it's just my opinion, of course. And yeah, that's it. That's me. I'm Sergès, and I'm a developer at a company called Ivasoft in Paris. I'm also a mentor at Motive Her, which is a community for women empowerment in tech. And I have a LinkedIn if you want to connect. I will not accept your invitation. Anyway, it's just to pretend, to give you some hope before you go. And then squash everything. And that's it. Thank you.